What's going on, everybody? We are back at Glen Helen. It's like I live here at this point. So last week we were here for the 10 hour. Today we are here for the first round of Swap Moto's Terra Firma series. I will remember these one day. And we're racing again. Last time we were here with Swap Moto was for the Trans Am, and I raced Novice. Today we're going back to Intermediate. So I'm on the 450. There she is, right there. Right there she is. I'm on the 450, and we're going to race Intermediate today. So 25 Intermediate and Vet Intermediate Open, and see how well we do. I don't think I'm going to do as good as I did in Novice class, but we're going to try it anyway and go for it. So I am parked next to Barda from last week as well. They wanted to come out here and race to get ready for Mammoth, so yeah, it's I'm already parked, so we're good. I'm already signed up, so we're also good. And we'll be getting into practice here soon. About an hour. Alright, finished practice, and the track was a little deep in some spots and slick and kind of ruddy in some spots, which isn't too bad, but hopefully it gets a little better when it dries out a little more. The bike felt pretty good. It's the first time actually running my suspension that we set up for me, so the forks are stock internals still at the front. Pretty much exactly the way it was on the bike before, just we did some coatings on it, so now it's a little bit better as far as stiction goes. The rear, we revalved it and bladder and a bunch of other stuff, so it feels a little soft on the rear, but I just did a couple clicks of compression, and we'll try it out and see how it goes. And I think we'll go watch some races. Ooh. So it's 14 races total. I'm race 6 and 11. 6 is 25 intermediate. There's 6 of us in that race, and 11 is vet intermediate, and there's 4 of us. So we'll see how that goes. Should be good. race one, and which was 25 intermediate, I think, and I got gapped on the start really bad. I got not a good start. I spun really bad on the gate, and as soon as I got out of the gate, they're just pulled away, and I had nothing for them. And I was just trying to do my best, and it feels like, I don't know, it feels like the bike has less power than it did before. I don't know, maybe I should get a map switch and put it into map 2, because I'm only running map 1. The bike doesn't come with the map switch. I have one on order, but it's back ordered. I'm supposed to get it sometime this month or next month or something like that. So maybe I need map 2, that might help a little bit, but I just feel like I'm not going anywhere on the straightaway, and everyone just pulls away from me. It could also be because I'm also racing intermediate, so now I'm racing guys that are for sure faster than me, and I don't know. I don't know if it's partly me, or it is the new suspension on the bike, so I'm not sure if like that's part of the issue. We went to a stiffer spring rate, but the linkage makes it a little bit stiffer and work a little differently. Probably should check sag on it. Well, I'm glad I checked my sag, because I was out there riding and I knew the back end felt low. It definitely felt low, and I checked my sag and it was like 120, which is way low. So, thankfully, I brought this with me, mainly because we were checking Barta sag, and Brian wanted me to check it for him, so I said I'll bring this and then check it myself. So, yeah, I checked it, and now it's closer to like 103-ish, so we should be good. And hopefully it's a little bit better for this next race. That wasn't really much fun, so hopefully it's a little better now. Now that we're at a 103, it shouldn't be too low, and maybe we'll hook up a little better too. Alright, just finished my second race, which was Vet Intermediate Open, and that one felt like it went a lot better. The start was better, I got a good jump, but the other two guys around me just pinched me off and just got getting blasted with roost again and all that. I like getting good starts, not these meh starts. Then I kind of got held up by one of the other guys from I think it's like the 160-year-old guy that was in the race. I got held up by him a little bit. And once I got around him, I was actually able to kind of run my own race and push a little bit, and started to catch up to one guy towards the end, and almost got him at the end, but just ran out of time. If I had like another lap, I probably would have got him. So I think I finished. I think there's 4 of us. There's 4 of us in the class. I know I finished ahead of at least one. So I know I got at least 3rd. I don't know where the other ones finished. So I either got 3rd or 2nd. I don't know. We'll find out later. Probably 3rd most likely, but I did feel better. The bike did feel a little better now that I gave it a little more preload and got the sag numbers a little bit better. So now we went from 120 sag to like a right around 103, 105, which is a lot better. So now that we have a better race sag, the bike felt a little bit better as far as going through some of the sections on the track. Didn't feel like it was squatting really low. It felt normal. Other than that, I didn't really have much problems. The track is starting to get a little bit better. A couple corners are still a little tough for me, but I've gotten a little better at some of them. So yeah, I felt a little bit better. So I'd like to see what my lap times were in that race compared to the first one. It should have been better lap times, but I don't know. I don't know. finished my second moto for 25 plus intermediate, I believe. That one wore me out. Towards like the last couple laps, I was like worn out. Like I was just barely going. Fell down once. So I got first crashed on the bike. I fell down once. I found neutral. I found neutral a couple times actually. Found neutral going down the hill once, which was kind of scary. Going down the hill, I have engine braking, and then you didn't click it down far enough to downshift, and went started rolling faster. I was like, oh shoot. Then I found neutral going into the first left-hander, and just tipped over. That was my first crash on the bike, so kind of bummer there. I crashed right in front of Don, so it is what it is. But it was that one wore me out for sure, and I was just barely holding on there. So I don't know. The track isn't that bad, but it was. I don't know. It's just they're going so much faster. Like I didn't finish last because one guy pulled off. I knew he was in my class. He pulled off, so I didn't finish last at least. But I'm trying. But I'm really kind of if I really should be racing intermediate or not. I think I should be going back to novice, but like the track is a lot different than. The thing is, the track is different now than it was 3 weeks ago when we were racing it for Trans Am. The Trans Am track was really fun and like perfect. It was great all day. Even when it got a little rough, it was still really good. This track is just a spot where there is a berm, or there was a berm, there isn't a berm, and it's just like harder. It feels like it's more hard packed than it was before, and it's I don't know. I can make all the excuses I want, but it is what it is. So I don't know. Like I'm really at this point debating if I want to go back to novice or not. So I not like I was dominating novice by any means. I was maybe a solid top 5 guy usually in novice, like actually contending for race wins, sorta. But even then, I wasn't, like I wasn't dominating. There was always someone that was probably a little bit faster than me, no matter where we went. So like, for me to go from that to trying to even race intermediate is like such a big jump. It's like that's why I'm like, should I even be racing intermediate at this point? And it was like not that I can't hold my own. It's like I could. Maybe, I wasn't really keeping up at all. If you look at the lap times, I'm not much faster. Am I really faster on the 450 than I was on the 250? Yeah, maybe slightly. My start's probably a little bit better than I was on the 250, but I mean, if I go back to novice, I could race, I'll do 25 novice and 450 novice, and race with the kids, I guess, and they're all pretty fast still, so. I don't know, guys. But getting like, I'm trying to keep up. I'm just. I don't know. We'll do one more race today. That was when it's funny because like first moto didn't feel all that great riding and racing. I said the sag, so the second moto felt a lot better in the second moto. It was even pushing towards the end of the second moto. I felt pretty good. Like my fastest lap of the second moto was the last lap, so I felt good there. And then this one, I'm like back to not feeling good, and like I don't know. Days like this is where I really wish I could like go do other things, like do other sorts of racing, and maybe that's what I'll eventually make that video about gearhead and what gearhead is and why it's on the shroud of my bike, and I'll release that video, and I'll have to make it first, but I'll release the video of that and tell me what it is and the whole idea and plans for it, because I have an idea and I have a plan and I'm working on it, waiting for a couple things, and once I get those things, then we can go full force with it. So I'll have to make another video about that and why it's on my shroud. And I'm glad I took pictures last week of my bike, because I've already worn through the graphics there. Nothing against Throttle Syndicate. Nothing against the graphic, Throttle Syndicate or anything. It's just that's my knee was rubbing right there. Apparently a lot. Maybe we'll get a fresh set of shrouds for Mammoth. I don't know. Alright, we are all done, and it's been a hot day. It's been nice 90-something degree weather today, so. In 25 intermediate, I went 6.5 for I think 5th overall, and then in vet intermediate, I think I went 3.2 for, I want to say 3rd overall, but they only trophy out the first place because there's only 4 of us, so I didn't even look, honestly, so if I got a trophy or not, I have no idea. That's my debate right now, if I want to stay in the intermediate or if I want to go to novice again. Just saying, I was having a lot more fun at Trans Am racing novice than I was today racing intermediate. Just saying. So it is what it is, I guess. I mean, my lap times are still definitely would be like competitive in novice. I'm not really that fast to go into intermediate, honestly, so not sure. I don't know. Some of you guys think. If you guys leave a comment down below if you think I should stay in intermediate and just like cut my teeth in it and hold out for intermediate, or if I should go back to novice and do decent. I wasn't winning all the races, and do decent in novice and have fun, more fun. Leave a comment down below what I should do, what you guys think I should do, and I will read them and still make my own decision. But hey, let me know. I'm curious what you guys think, if to help my dilemma, if I should go to novice or if I should stay in intermediate. I'm not sure. Other than that, the bike worked pretty good after I got the sag set right, and everything else was okay. I had a couple tip overs the last race. I was trying to get up to first, and I just had another tip over in a corner, and didn't find neutral. I just had a tip over. The rut was, I got too high up in the rut and fell over the other way. So whatever. So yeah, that was it. First crash out of the way on the bike. First 2 crashes if you want to count both tip overs a crash. Which is anyway, if you guys like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't yet, subscribe. Thanks for watching. As always, I will see you guys in the next one.